どうした？
やっぱり気が進まねえやるっつっといてなんだけど、やっぱ気が進まねえんだよ。コールオブクトゥルフやっていきましょうか。
変える。
あれだね、なんだろう、前黒羽さんのプレイ見てて、いけるいけるとか適当なこと言うべきじゃなかったな。
せやろ？
さあ、長期には散りますか。なんかやべえ、明るさ調整でそれは良くないでしょう。明るさ調整でさ、なんでハッサーのそのマークなの？ハッサーだよね、これ。
星マークのやつ？
星のマークのやつ。なんだっけあれ。何マークだ何のマークだっけ？星の中に目のマーク。中視点表示。まあ、設定はこんなもんでしょう。さあ、やっていきましょう。アティスラッタ。
なんだっけ？
ん？
エルダーサインか。
そうそうそう。
なんだっけ、エルダーサイン。
オッケー。声は問題なく入ってる。黒羽さんと私の声。エルダーサインってなんだっけね。
なんだっけね。
違う、俺が知りたいの競走馬じゃないのよ。
ん？
ん？
エルダーサインの。
なんかエルダーサインっていう競走馬がおったらしいよ。
誰だ教えてくれたの？
いや、今エルダーサインで調べたらさ、
うん。
競走馬が出てきた。真っ先に出てきて、んってなった。あ求心の証か。だから、厳密にはちげえのか。さあ、あらやだ。これちゃんと見てなかったけど、サメじゃなくてシャチじゃね？でも、サメか。口先？サメって感じしないけどな、この口先。
ん？
ほら、死骸置いてあるとこ。これはサメだけど。
あのサバレーザービーム撃ってきたよ。辛さ撃ってきたよ。
カーオ。あれ、ちょっと待って。リーンじゃなくて、インタラクトってどれやっけ？
待って
バツか。
よけろ。
ナッパ
タニシ
あ、ちなみに裏番組で三原川瀬やってますので。
心の底からのタニシああ、一つ注意しておくと、私は RTA 勢ではありません。カオスのタイムアタックス頭いかれてるから、ほんとね。
よいしょ。
畜生、プレステ1のコントローラーが欲しい。おい、バカ野郎かわせちゃんで、やるの結構。思わずそのバカ野郎が出たわ。えええ、何これ。
神話生物に立てつくから。飲むに決まってんだろこんなの。ウィス酒飲まずにはいられない。
いやー。
よし。
待って。
違う。
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. I have business here to attend to.
なんかこのおっさんのしゃがみ方はだいぶ独特だな。
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
しゃがみ方。
I used to be an avid reader.
なんかよっからすみたいな
A good old story of blackmail in a
鏡方だなと思って。
あれ
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
こうで、バカ野郎タニシやっべ。まさかこれ登るって。
スキルポイントの振り方はどうしよっかな。 なんか
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I wonder why I still take these things.
スリーピングピル。睡眠薬ですね。いい加減出るか。
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
オカルト極秘しよっかな。
上に上がると。こっちだったんかい。
話術さん。心理学よりは医学の方がいいだろうな。
いやー、歴戦のね、ガースプレイヤーから見たら私は赤子だろう。
オカルトに振りたい気もするけど、オカルト振ってもな。
あっぶね。
よし。こうしよう。
For this information, Mr. Pierce, our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you
My
come
God.
to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
待って待って待って待っ
Police
て。
accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all
ああ、
the
産地
essential
直送しそうなもん、もう外に向けんじゃねえばっかやろ。
what am I supposed to find?
産地チェックのテロが起きたな、これは。
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning. The exact.
まずいまずいまずいまずいまずい。
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Her husband was a big
やばいって。やばいって。
piece of sticking to the accident.
水中で酸素ゲージがキャンドン。
I believe you are right, sir. This case is
今まで酸素ゲージなんてなかったじゃねえかよ。
Aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an
今
accident.
まで酸素ゲージなんてなかったろうがよ。なんでそんな仕様追加したらいいえ。
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things. What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right.
なんだろう、ステージがファルマーズラっぽい。
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must
つまり
find
これはエルデンリングだった。
Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out Sarah Hawkins' death.
All right, I'll take the case.
ふざけるなふざけるなバカでくれろ
Mr. Pierce, I didn't expect any less from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
待って。モーテルとか行かせる気なしっすか
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. I used to be an avid reader. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
仕事前の一杯。
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
あ
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
ちょっと心が折れた。心が折れた。すいません。ちょっと海原カワセ終わります。あのさ、
うん。
エルデンリングで心折れなかった人間がさ、珍しく心が折れる。
まあ、難しさがのベクトルが別だからな。
あのさ、
うん。
なんつうんだろう。エルデンリングってさ、
うん。
普通に、新規すり減らすやん
うん。
そのベクトルが違え。
うん。うん。
一周目、私の同じレギュレーションのツリーガード先輩
うん。
不慣れな状態からね、あそこで何倍した私。少なくとも100回も受けたよね。なんて言うんだろう、不屈の精神はね、最後まで折れることはなかったけど、海原川瀬、もう、無理。折れた。心が折れた。心が折れたんだな、も
で、エルデンと三原川瀬の難しさのベクトルが全然ちげえからな。
う。うん。頑張ればいけるなんていう甘っちょろい考えを吹っ飛ばしてくれる。頑張ればいけるじゃねえんだよ。
いや、まあ、いや、頑張ればいけるんだろうけどって感じだけどな、正確に。
もうあれ、なんかなんて言うんだろう。なんか違う。覚えゲーなのは覚えゲーなんだけど、脊髄反射も試されるっていう、ちょっと待ってっていう感じのやつ。
We're almost there.
霧が深いな
さて私もクトゥルフ続きをやろう。
てか、ダークウォーター、RDR かなんかで聞いた以来か。レッドデッドリデンプションかなんかで聞いたような覚えがあるようなないようなって感じだな。あ、ちげえ、あれだ。タイトルが出ねえ。まあいいや。
とりあえず二人がゴールオブクトゥルフ。二人がゴールオブクトゥルフ。というわけで私もクトゥルフやるよ。
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
なんつうんだろうな。
シーフ
What
か
wind brought you?
シーフだっけ。
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
シーフラガー。
I said,
シーフか
prefer to
違う、なんだっけ。
Charles Hawkins may have been a
ダー
landlord.
だ
He was a good man. And his wife, Sarah Hawkins. Nice young woman. And a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office. If it's the Hawkins
で、
family
狂気に
that
陥
brings
ろ
you
う。
here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you. Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
はい。操作どうだっけ。
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't?
えっと、
You don't want to.
Oh, no, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my
え
job.
っと、使うね。了解。
Beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy. They're cops. They can't.
The only...
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
What? What could have done so much damage?
You
こ
can't
そり
understand.
こそ
You're
り
not。sailors.
こそりこそり。
There's something coming. Something real bad.
と、
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
Prohibition is just a joke.
さてどうしようかな。
That suits me fine.
こいつ話術アマチュアだったんか。
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry. In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Hmm.
Saw what happened. He's the troublemaker. Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing.
あ
You
ら
don't
や
have
だ。
what it
お見
takes to
通しだ
drink my
ね。
whiskey. You've got to earn it. I'm here for information, not for a fight. I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
これで締めるのか。
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up. Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar. Oh, come on. Because of a little
い
tussle.
オープン、しじみ、トゥルル。
And I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
あら、嫌われたな。
ん
I didn't expect to find alcohol
Satye.
on this island. What's the source of this miracle? You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
黒羽さん先出してもらってたよ。
She'd know
ああ、う
anyway.
ん。出してもらえなかっ
Anything
た。
else?
何を知ったの
What can you tell me
う
about?
ん
We all knew she
説
was
得しようと
famous
思っ
on
たら
the
失敗したら
mainland
しい。
for her paintings.
ファンブルし
Never
た
understood why.
多分失敗。通常失敗。
I don't want to speak ill of the dead. Her vision. Was it so terrible? Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view. What do you mean by that? Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey? Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Torture? Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child.
あらやだ。
We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world? So they made you feel uncomfortable. You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind. I've got what I need. Anything else?
うわぁ、情報少ねえな。
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time. What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating
あ、
and
こ
stinking
こ
of
戻ってきた
oil.
な。
The flesh of the whales they'd been
待って、地図どこ
tough time, all the same. Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such
さすが
wealth.
にさ
う、ん。
What can you tell me about it? We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then
こう画面が暗い
I've got what. Anything else?
うん。
状態で
Captain Fitzroy told me. Oh yeah? Oh come on. Drinking it here. Anything else?
延々とね、
Do you know where this place is?
プレイするのもいかがなものか。
Dark water. The Hawkins warehouse. I see. Yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang
だっ
around.
て
there. Why not?
めっぽし、めっぽし、かんにみっさに、
Sailors from around here say you can hear noises
どういう
coming
こ
from
と
the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing. Screams? And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the
めっぽ
superstitions.
し、めっぽし、
But I'll say no more.
め
Anything
ぼしピ
else?
カール。
どうしてもダメっすか。
Told me about a little pick-me-up.
どうしてもダメっすか。
Oh, come on.
あ
ダメか。
That'll
し
be
ゃあ
all
ねえ
for
な。
now.
You have no right to treat us like this. And the doctor, what did he say?
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
なるほど。でかいクジラを捕まえてきたと。
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got. That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island. I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you? Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in
え
1847.
It's true.
割と真面目にどこだ
Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end? The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly. I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
こっちから出られないと。
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
よすよす。よすよす。
Oh, yes.
こっから長いんだよ。伸びるね。ここ首だけじゃなくて尺も長いからね。伸びるね。
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped
つ
for
い
more
てた
than
な、
7 years.
中村雄一のあれか。
うん。
Fishing equipment. Huh. Could do with some rust remover.
トイレが作り込まれたゲームは両例の法則ってそれ FPS だけだっていうか。
ね。
お。やったー。なんかキャラシって言い方が普通にリアルなんだが、うん、
キーパー。
なんです。
GM。このパルブダ回したら何が起こるんですか？
This man.
回しみちゃいけ回せば。
What a macabre souvenir.
で、ここに出ると。
ああ。ちゃんと火打ち石触ってんだ。へえ。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay.
これどないせんよね。
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36.
助けっち助けっち
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
前見たとこから突破できてない感じ
You know who the building belongs to.
わあ、
進捗はあったんだ。進捗はあったんだけど、
It
突破で
belongs
き
to
ひ
the
ん。
Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Can you tell me where the...
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty. You can't miss it.
どうしよう、割と真面目にわからん。
I shall be on my way.
真面目にわからん。
Come back.
あ、間違え、まあ、いっか。
GM によるヒントもねえし、どうしようこれ。
Oh, yeah. You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
さて、ちょっと思考の時間だ。まずバルブを1個見つけた。もうあと1個はどこにあるか。
We saw what you did to St. Brendan. Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a...
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator. He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
どうする
Our
も
beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them.
なんかアイテム持ってないの。
He's going back and forth to the statue. Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us. What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum. They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder? They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors. If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing. Nothing at all.
That statue represents...
What do you mean by You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do. St. Brendan. He protected until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat. It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We've got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here. Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here. So we drink.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy? No idea. You better keep it shut.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Cat, she's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
進捗あった。
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
進捗はあったが、どうするか。
We've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
Now, we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
ちょっと目薬さすわ。
The entrance to the warehouse is unguarded.
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
さてと、どうするか。
どうせだから、黒ハサなら違うルートで行きたいなぁ。
Damnation. I broke it. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
鍵開け失敗しました。
Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in. It's no use. The padlock won't give. What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy! They're cops. They can't understand.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am.
さて、どうするか。
She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand,
うん？
鍵が開けられなかった。
you'll have dealings with her.
ファンぶった？
壊れた。
This warehouse looks abandoned.
あら、見事なファンブルですね。
Good. I shall take my leave.
家政婦は見た。
家政婦の見た。
家政婦の三田さん？
A handle. It must come from these old winches. It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
さてと。
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil. I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
普通に飛び降りれねえのか。いやでもそりゃそうか。巻き上げ機は
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
ああ、ダメですね。これ見つかりますね。
歯車かと。
どうも、こんにちは。どうやって隠れる？
あれ？じゃあこっち。アイテム。ハンドルとラチェットはあるけど。あ。
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
あ、なるほど。
うん。
上からつけるか。ハンドルをつけて、歯車をつけて、最後にラチェット。
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
よし、いった。ラチェットは、ウィンチは、黒羽さんが壊したウィンチのルートで行けるようになった。うわぁ。
アイテム。
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
オイルってことは逆に、ライターつけたら危ないんじゃね？うわ、なんだな、なに。うわっ！あ、死んだ。見ちゃいけないものを見た私は産地チェックですね。黒羽さんのルートがある意味正解だったかもしんね。
マジで
This is primitive.
遭遇したわ。
見つかっちゃった？
神話的怪異な。あれ？なんで上に行けねえんだ。
知らない。
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? Let's see. The door is blocked on the other side. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. What happened here? Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
なんだこの部屋は。
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
.なるほど、閉所恐怖症になったか。
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
警官を脅す。
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
とりあえず、
My car's parked down the
研
way.
究室がここ。
Andrews, would you please shut the
い
door?
やー、
And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
ナチュラルに疲れる。
God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell
ま
are
だ
you?
量が増やせる
What
な
were。you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
第2章クリア。 目と目が合う瞬間。単に見えただけか。
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
さてどうしよう。
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escapes it's a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been untouched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Jeepers. Poe's prophetic raven. But the architect.
長押しした後にさ、セリフ読み上げるのにさ、罰を尻尾だと。
Charles Hawkins' grave.
スキップが。
Who could have done this? Charles. Poor kid. flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave
う
are
ん。
ああ、足元か。
うん。
椅子が1個だけ。木彫りの後ろ。
うん。
へえ。
よし、突破した。
おー、おめでとう。
きついってキーパーさんさすがにノーヒントは。
It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
ガスだけでよかったんかい。なんか電力が足りない、電力が足りないとか言ってたからさ。ってなってさ。
うん。
ガスだけでよかったんかーい。おや
ゲームセーブ。
I'll have to find another entrance.
どこですか？
本当にそれはタコなのかい？ああ、なるほど。で、
This entrance is still in use. Whoa!
You were
よか
trying
っ
to
た。
force the
隠
door.
密から解放されたよ。
Easy, sir. All right. Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa. You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin I keep an eye out.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
カーネル帝か。違う。
To get rid of you.
Let's see what more.
それはサンダース。
なんか実績取れたな。
あのさ、空鬼というか、空気というか、あれ相手にしなきゃいけないの？だって、ちょっと待ってくださいね。シナリオ表、シナリオ表。ルルルルルル。
あ、なんだ、結局断っても、どこ断っても来るのか、ブラッドに。とりあえず、私の方はここで一旦終了かな。
おっつー？
ホーキンス邸入ったとこ。では、次回はこの続きからやっていきます。まあ、そういえばゼロもあったな。嫌なことを思い出した。気が向いたらゼロはやります。はい。じゃあ。また次回。
何？ゼロやらないのって言われたの？
いや、今思い出した。